that good? Or I can be like this. Isn't this how the serious bitch sounds? Is that what's cereal? No.
Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 6 of Everything About Nothing. It's just me today and Sid. Me and Sid.
Yep. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Yep. I hope you guys enjoyed our guest last week. That was pretty fun to have somebody else here other than like Justin judging us and shaking his head a lot. And Evanie just took this snap video of me, and it's hilarious. I wonder if you guys are ever going to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going on the Instagram page.
That's a horrible angle, guys. It's coming from up, you know? But I am doing this karate chop thing. Everybody was kung fu.
Okay, there's another video on YouTube of this lady who is on like a train and she's staring out the window and somebody's coming up beside her, you know, with the camera, and they just reach out and they just ever so lightly touch her hand.
Oh, I think I've seen that. She goes,
"What?" And it's right at the beat of everybody's kung fu fighting. And so this is what you're doing, and I'm gonna have Justin add the kung fu fighting to this. I'm sure it's not patented or copyrighted in any way.
Well, it's actually, he knows this. So you have to use like a certain amount of a song before it becomes like a infringement, right? When you sample? No? Oh. No. Okay.
You have to chop it up to where
they can't hear what it is at all. Oh, okay.
To where they can't prove.
I would get
Vanilla
sued.
Ice with Ice Ice Baby, his argument in court, because he got sued for
Yeah.
using that. He got sued, or his argument was the hi-hats are different.
He's all, theirs is dun 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 dun, and ours is dun 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 dun. Big fucking difference.
It's a huge deal right there. I mean, that's really different.
I had no idea it was the same song. It was really beyond me. Kidding. Jokes. You looked at me like so serious. Right
Well,
now.
for a second, but I mean, I wasn't that concerned because I know you well enough. So, but if you were a stranger, I'd be like, this bitch.
Oh, I see. You know,
Yeah. People are you sending that to? Buddy.
Shut up. Everybody's kung fu fighting right now.
Right now. I bet you everybody is, then we're watching this, they're all going to do karate the rest of the day.
They should.
Hope so. Hope we can get you guys to do some physical activity.
That'd be fun.
Since we don't, so.
I have a friend who knows like all the yoga moves. He pulled it out at the party the other night. I should show you some snaps of that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll post some of those videos. Those are fun.
You know, guys, Evanie can do a handstand, headstand.
A really good one.
She can do the Running Man while handstanding. I didn't know this.
Yes, I didn't either until that moment, and I was like, "This feels good. This feels great.
This feels
The
right."
Running Man is appropriate at this moment."
Yeah, it was really cool. When I saw the video on Facebook, I was like, what the fuck? First of all, I didn't know you could do a handstand. Second of all, who can do a Running Man handstand? Is it a headstand or it's a handstand, right?
Headstand.
Both? Headstand.
Girl,
What makes the
these
difference?
arms are not holding me up.
Oh, okay, that's the difference. So your head has to be off the ground to
Yeah.
do a handstand?
When I do it, it's like a tripod. You know, I got my hands and my head.
Okay.
I got 3.
Tri-stand.
There you go.
Tri-stand.
One day, someday, I'm gonna do on the forearms yoga one.
I don't know what
I
you're
haven't
talking
tried
about.
that. I just saw it on Instagram. Everybody's doing it. It's the cool thing to do. So
I don't follow the yoga community, so I guess I'm out of that one.
There's
Do you ever done yoga, Justin? Yeah, you have? Are you good at it? Do you do it now? Twice a day now?
Twice today.
Twice today?
Yeah.
Are you good? Can you do a handstand? Headstand. No, headstand. Can you do a
I
headstand?
can do a handstand. I
Do
can
it.
walk a little bit.
Really?
on my hands.
You're lying.
No, he can't.
No, really?
Pretty good.
You guys might hear Katie
It's
every once in a
funny,
while.
though. It's not like, oh, good job.
I'm so happy
It's
she's here.
impressive. Oh, God.
You're gonna have to work on that apparently.
You do it.
I do that. It's better than I could do, but
But it's still funny. Now I'm picturing things and it's hilarious. This is weird. How are we gonna carry this on?
I don't know.
Hey, so since you have that, you'd get to take notes on what we said we're gonna post. Hey, little guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. We've been really lagging on these posting what we say we're gonna post links to. We haven't done hardly any, but we will work on that. I have a lot of time to kill this weekend. Just be me on the internet for a while, so I could probably get some of that done. I will work on that.
The cat's giving me kisses. I like it.
we may not be able to stay on topic tonight.
No, we have kitties.
2 kittens running around, obnoxiously adorable, obnoxious.
It's too much.
Really?
But they give kisses, and I don't think I've ever had a cat that actually likes to give kisses. And I think it's cute.
These are probably the most accepting cats. They just deal with it.
Uh-huh.
They're not really upset that you twist them and turn them.
Well, we have kids all day. All day. So this is weird. Okay.
You're usually good at like moving into other topics. Get with it.
Anyways. So we're looking at our notes. Today we're going to talk about Evanie's shitty dates. Bad dates.
Well, yeah. As you know, I was on the dating scene, and for those who've been on that scene, it's terrible. So I have a lot of funny stories. I've learned some stuff. So we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I guess where I'll start is like when I first broke up with my ex.
Because you guys were together for 7 years?
7 years.
Yeah.
At that point, I had stopped being social with everybody and become like this, homebody, and ditched all my old friends, which is a terrible idea.
Don't do that, guys.
No, I needed new ones anyway.
Oh, okay, then do that, guys.
Depends on the people you're talking about. But anyway, so, I was bored and lonely, and so I got on where did I start? I think I started with OkCupid.
OkCupid, yeah. OkCupid.
Started there. Was talking to this person for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Seemed really genuinely nice. Was in the Navy.
Oh, the Navy guy.
Oh.
Supposedly. Wait, did we find out he wasn't in the Navy? No, he was in the Navy, right?
That's a different one.
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, cat. Hey,
Then-
cat. It's my dress, cat.
Hey, cat. Hey, cat.
It's my dress, cat.
Hey, cat.
Stuck. Let go.
I can't.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, now he's pissed. He just ran into the chair.
I just got attacked by a kitten. Okay, so this guy right here, this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's a bizarre story for you.
This one I don't know, guys.
Okay, oh, this will be fun for all
Yeah.
of us now.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, so this one met on, or I was talking to on OkCupid, and he seemed genuinely nice. We talked every day, not on the phone, but over the computer for a couple weeks.
Computer or your phone?
Both.
Both? Okay.
OkCupid is also on the computer.
Okay. I'm just
And-
not used to people having computers anymore, so.
I have a laptop, like the one you have right there.
I don't use it for things. I just use it for this. Sorry,
Okay.
go on.
So, anyway, I started to get suspicious when he didn't want to talk on the phone. I thought, well, that's weird. Why not? It's just a phone call, And so I did call out to him once. He finally gave me his number. I called out, and it super bad connection and a weird accent. And I was like, oh, what have I got myself into? I'm not really sure.
What kind of
about this.
accent? What's the most relatable?
A mix between Indian and French.
What was the area code? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Bummer.
And so anyway, that was weird. And then I was like, you know what? I need you to send me a picture.
You didn't see his picture?
He sent me weird pictures, like they were almost maybe screenshots or links to
Pictures?
I was like, these aren't real pictures. What's going on here? Give me a picture off your phone. I want a timestamp or a newspaper in there.
Please hold up today's times.
I need to know. And he just was getting weird about it, but it was all the other parts of the conversation were genuine though. It seemed like.
Seemed like it.
So I had a coworker of ours who has a brother in the Army pull some strings and just search for his name that he was giving me. You guys are probably going to think I'm so stupid. Okay, I was stupid at the time.
The build-up is so exciting.
The name he gave me was Kennedy Fox.
Did he go by Ken? Did you call him that? Or did you call him Kennedy? Ken Fox.
Ken Fox. And so there was no Ken Fox in the Army, by the way. It was a
At all? Ever?
No, at all, ever.
Wow.
And so confronted him on that and pushed until he gave me an actual name of somebody to search on the internet.
Yeah.
And it matched the pictures he had given me.
He went really deep in this.
Yes. So he gave me, what was the guy's name? Adam Gordon. Guy's name Adam Gordon. And so I did a reverse Google image search of the guy's picture and found the actual Adam Gordon's Facebook and Instagram. And so now I'm stalking.
Wait, so I think I got lost.
Okay. So there's a fake guy. There's a catfish out there who's using Adam Gordon's identity to dupe women on the internet.
So Kennedy Fox wasn't him, but Adam Gordon wasn't him. Either.
Yeah, he was using a real person,
God.
Adam Gordon. He was using his pictures.
Oh my God.
And then eventually when I pushed him so hard on his fake name, he gave me the other dude's real name.
What?
And so I still to this day don't know who I was talking to. Could have been anybody. He was trying to get my credit card information.
Oh my God.
It came to that. He's like, I have a sick, dying mother.
Oh my God.
The Navy won't let me access my bank accounts because of something, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I wasn't born yesterday. Like, we were.
I went along this far, Kennedy Fox. But no more.
As far as this train goes. That's it. So I stopped talking to that guy, but then I started stalking the real Adam Gordon. I was trying to get a hold of him. I messaged him on Facebook and Instagram. To tell him.
Was he cute?
Yes.
Oh.
So he was really handsome.
Where did he live?
Tennessee. And the guy used parts of his real life. Like, the fake guy was using, like, part of Adam Gordon's real life story.
Wow. What did Adam Gordon do?
He was actually in the Navy.
Oh.
Or had been in the Navy.
I catch my breath. That was funny.
He was no longer in the Navy when I was reaching out to him. He never responded to me on Facebook or Instagram.
How would you start those messages?
This makes me really weird.
I'm stalking you purely out of like genuine reasons. Just because I'm a caring person.
I tried really hard to come off that way. Like, I'm not trying to freak you out. I just want you to know.
But you are very good looking.
I didn't even get into that. Okay, so here's where things got even weird. Is it? You're never gonna believe this part. You're not. Okay. You're really not. I let it go. He didn't respond. I had stopped talking to the fake guy, and he didn't. The real guy, Adam Gordon, just never responded. So I let it go until like 3 weeks later, it popped into my head. I was like, oh my God, right? Like, I should find out if he ever read my messages. So I go onto Facebook, and it shut down. And I'm like, that's weird. So I searched his name, and found a fucking obituary.
No.
Adam Gordon died in a DUI crash of one person. He was driving drunk and killed himself.
What?
Yes.
That's why he wasn't responding? He was dead?
He died.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, but how fucking bizarre. I can't make this shit up. Like, this is real life.
I can't believe this happened to somebody I know.
This is real fucking life.
Oh, that was funny.
So I got catfished, found the real guy, tried to tell him somebody's using his identity. Only
Maybe he did read the messages, and then he, like, was trying to solve it, and he was really depressed, or like really, and like.
Are you saying I caused his
No,
death?
no, I'm saying the other guy caused his death.
Oh.
The fucking faker guy, the catfisher.
Oh.
He did it to him. Because what if he, we don't know how much information he had about him. What if he was like stealing his like money and shit?
Who knows?
Right?
Who knows?
Well, R.I.P. Adam Gordon.
Yes.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to laugh at your death.
Isn't it? Now I have a connection with somebody I never even knew.
That is weird.
For God knows why. Like.
Well, at least the guy's. What if he's still using his pictures and stuff? Could you imagine? Like, that guy has no heart if he's doing that. If he's doing that.
Should I call him right now?
What? You have his number?
I might have that number in my phone still.
Oh, under what?
Kennedy Fox.
But we never found out his real name, right?
No. It's in here.
Is it really?
It is.
What's the area code?
352. Be weird if he answers.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask.
Hey, Kennedy? It says Kennedy Fox / Adam. 253 Washington?
It's Gainesville, Florida.
Florida. Ooh, fuck Florida.
Florida's fucking
Fuck, I hate Florida. Got a bunch of weirdos there.
Doesn't look like he's gonna answer.
We're sorry, this person is not available right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
How fucking bizarre.
Hey, Kennedy.
Hey, Kennedy. Kennedy Fox. I don't know what to say to you right now.
You're a bad person.
You are a bad
That's all I
person.
gotta say. Sorry if this is somebody else's number, but if it's Kennedy Fox, you're a fucking asshole.
All right.
Deuces. Word to your mother. That's funny. I wonder if he actually lived in Florida or if it was one of those like phones that you get that has, I don't know.
And why would this fake person keep this number?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe like it's a recycled number because you know phone companies do that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody cancels their plan, they'll reuse a number eventually. You can only come up with so many numbers.
It's true.
Actually, there's like an infinite amount of numbers, but
You can only come up with so many numbers, and I'm like, true.
true that. You're fucking wrong.
We're so fucking smart,
Ugh,
aren't we?
that was hilarious. I don't even know if you could top that one. We should have saved that one for the end. Like, I mean, I'm glad it's a story I've never heard, but
That's where my last year of dating started.
how would you even go on after that?
Curiosity. Life is too fucking interesting not to find out. So, all right, so that's where it started, and then we went on to and then I moved on to
I'm sorry.
eHarmony because my parents are like, screw this. You're meeting these people you don't even know anything about them. You don't know anybody that they know. They could be like psychopathic killers. We're gonna get you an eHarmony account and get you a nice man. So for my birthday, they bought me a 6-month subscription.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. I think it was right around $140 or something. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so I was on eHarmony and talked to a lot of people just on there, but I think I only met one that I can remember, and he was the guy that my parents would wish that I never ever meet. Like, he was the worst person ever. He was the one who, he had just moved here and was renting a room from strangers that he didn't know, which were like big time Norteños actually. And he's like the whitest white guy you'd ever meet, but he thought he was hard. And so he's the one.
I feel like I'm just sitting here just waiting. I'm just so excited.
So, okay, he's the one that had moved here from the coast. First of all, who does that? Why are you going to move to here from the coast unless you had some amazing job opportunity, which they really don't exist here?
No.
He worked for an AC company. You could do that anywhere.
Anywhere.
And so I asked him, well, why doesn't he go try to get back there? Of course, I would want to live in San Luis. And he's like, oh, I kind of burn bridges over there. And I was like, well, red flag.
Yeah.
You know? And then...
but he still might be a nice guy, so.
Oh, yeah, well, moving forward, we find out later. Okay, so he's from Lancaster. And it sounds like he can't go back there either. So now I'm getting this strange feeling that maybe this guy's on the run. Because he has absolutely no internet profile at all.
Which I think is weird in this day and age to not have, like, anything.
Unless you're hiding. Unless you're purposely trying to hide. But how do you live to that age? I mean, I think he was like 26 or 27. No internet profile at all. I couldn't find anything on him. So I was like, this guy's not who he says he is. I start getting paranoid. And I was like, oh, how am I going to, like, verify he is who he is?
This is a social guy.
It's coming up.
No, we told this on last week. The social guy.
Did we?
Yeah, we mentioned it. The cake.
That's the cake guy.
So this is cake guy.
Did I tell you about the cucumbers?
No. Wait, so he's social cucumber cake guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got He got the social and the cake. Mm-hmm. He was the guy who, I don't know, very picky eater. You would think, and he couldn't even be nice about it. I cooked him something and he hated it. So I cooked him something else that same night and he's like, no, it's overcooked chicken. And so I was like, let me make you a green salad. Nobody can fuck up a fucking garden salad. I'm just going to throw in some vegetables. He eats half of it and he gets down to the bottom and there's some cucumbers at the bottom and he just refuses to eat the rest of the salad.
Like a child?
Like a child.
Just pick him out, man.
And he scared me. Like, was getting angry, almost agitated, almost violent, and was like, literally said the words, "You should be hit for that."
For cucumbers in a salad.
For cucumbers in a salad. So, psychos.
What a piece of
So
shit.
be careful, just because they're on eHarmony.
Make
doesn't
sure
mean-
on your eHarmony profile you make it very clear if you like cucumbers or not. If that's the lesson learned here.
That is the lesson learned. No, how do I? And these are the people that I pick. These are the people who I'm like, you seem like
But
you'd
he
be
was cute.
okay.
No?
He was kind of cute. Well,
Well, now I have.
and then he got on steroids and he was really gross. He was really gross.
Yeah, he was
That guy.
he was a shit guy.
Shitty
Didn't
guy.
like him.
No, yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Then I go back to OkCupid after eHarmony. Didn't really find me anybody on eHarmony, so I went back to OkCupid.
Which is it free or do you pay for that?
It's free.
Oh, okay. Cupid.
And I was also on Plenty of Fish a couple times.
I heard that Plenty of Fish is just like plenty of fucking, you know? Like I feel like everybody I've never been on dating sites, but every time I talk to people who have and they've done Plenty of Fish, it's usually just like booty call shit.
Probably why it was never a success for me.
Probably so.
I didn't treat it that way, so whenever anybody's like, "So how are things going?" I'd be like, "Well, I've gotten a lot of first dates." But I really feel like people just want to get laid on the first date, and this is probably why. This is where I'm meeting these people on Plenty of Fuck Me Now Fish, and
Fuck Me Now Fish.
I'm not for that. So maybe that's why dating didn't go so well. That and my choice in men obviously needs some work.
Kennedy Fox.
Kennedy
Motherfucker.
Fox.
You know what? That's what we should call guys that we talk about. And we don't want to say their names. We'll just start calling him Kennedy Fox. It's gonna stick. It's like I was totally a Kennedy Fox.
Yeah.
That works for me. I like it.
Well, these are the only dating stories I'm probably going to get for a while. I'm no longer dating.
No longer dating.
Haha. Ooh, I get so excited about it. What? Who else was an asshole that I met? Oh, okay. There was the Navy guy.
The other Navy guy who was legit, right?
I
Navy.
think he was legit in the Navy. He was able to send me pictures and didn't make up weird stories about being on base and not able to send me pictures because he was on base. So,
Oh, Kennedy.
oh, idiot. Well, this guy was worse. I can't even remember his name because he was so ridiculous. He was actually married, but he sent me gifts at work.
But we didn't know that.
We should have known that he was crazy when I got gifts at work and I hadn't told him where I worked.
Yeah, no. So we were sitting at work, and we've always like sat really close to each other, almost like at least like a row away, like close enough to stand up and talk to each other. And so she's telling me she's talking about this guy. He's in the Navy. He was based in Lemoore.
No, he was based way up north in a desert. No desert. Just in the middle of nowhere.
So we don't know. Okay, we don't know.
Kind of
Somewhere.
like Tahoe, but east.
I don't know what's over there.
There's a base up there somewhere.
Okay. Well, he was up there.
But he had a house supposedly
Oh, okay.
in Hanford
Right. Okay.
by this base.
By this base. Okay. So she's telling me about this guy. He seems kind of okay. And then she comes into work and she has a package that was delivered to work, and it was a fucking battery for her phone.
I didn't like to spend a lot of time talking to him, so I would tell him, "Oh, my phone's dead. Gotta go." And I would go do other things.
So motherfucker sends her a battery for her phone.
And I was like, "Thanks for the battery, but it's dying. I gotta go."
This battery fucking sucks. I need another one.
No,
Stat.
never asked for anything. Why would I ask for a battery?
That's what I think is so fucking weird. Like the first gift he surprises you with is a fucking battery for your phone.
And then a charger.
Yeah, and then 2 days later, right?
Yeah.
It's like the portable chargers for your phone, and it was like a really nice one. It was pretty big.
Had 2 ports.
2 ports, yeah. We used it when we went downtown. We would use it to plug our phones in.
Yeah.
And that I thought was even more fucking weird. Like
Then I finally got a normal gift. Flowers.
flowers, yeah.
That was cute. Until the same day, his wife, by the way, texts me. He's like, "Why are you texting my husband?" I'm like, "What?"
And then Evanie just stands up. It's, we work the late shift at work, and so there's probably like 10 of us there. And she just shoots up out of her chair, and she's like, "He's fucking married," and says it so loud. Everybody, you just heard like everything just go really dead quiet, and everybody's like look over at her, and I was like, "What?" And I think she realized it in that second that she just admitted to like talking to a married guy without realizing it. And I was like, you said that real loud. And then she sat back down and I was like, wait a minute, no what? And so she's reading me these text messages and the wife ended up being pretty understanding, right? Like he's done it before.
Yeah.
She wasn't like super pissed at you or anything because you told her you had no idea.
Yeah, I told her I had no idea, and if I had known, I would never have talked to him.
Or accepted his many electronic gifts.
Or anything. And then I told her, well, this is where I met him. This is how he's meeting people. And she's like, just do me a favor. If he tries to contact you, don't talk to him. And I was like, no fucking problem there. Like, this
Deal.
is done. So that was the end of that. But that was on OkCupid. I saw his new profile on Plenty of Fish.
That's right.
And I hit him up and I was like, you are a fucking piece of shit. And then I tried to block him, but I don't think you can block people. And he tried to give me some sob story about, well, she was cheating on me too, so...
Oh, so that makes it perfectly okay.
You know, it's okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Clearly it's not. Your wife mad.
Yeah, no, it's gross. Like, if you
It's
guys
like-
don't want to be married together, then don't be fucking married.
Yeah. Don't be married anymore.
Who knows? Maybe they had a ton of kids. I don't know. I don't know anything about him.
Well, yeah. They could have. I don't know. That's fucking. It's just so crazy, like, to get that text, though, because I can understand your reaction of just being like, he's fucking married. Because it was just out of nowhere.
I was mad.
Pissed, shocked. Yeah.
Like, I had no idea.
It was hilarious, because literally everybody at work just, like, stopped what they were doing and looked up at her, and we were all just, and then my reaction as her friend is just like, oh fuck, everybody knows, like, everybody just totally got what happened right now.
Oh, I do that. I have, I don't think before I speak sometimes.
Oh, especially something like that, like, I mean, who could?
And I was pretty much trying to talk to you.
Yeah, to me, because she was facing me. I mean, screaming, but she was facing me, so it really was. I should have told everybody else, like, you guys are being really rude right now, interrupting on my conversation. That was really funny.
So not candid.
What was another funny one? We can bring up the credit report guy. He was funny.
I feel like, yes. All right, so I have two more. I'm gonna leave this one out, but I have two more.
Which one?
Never mind, it's not on here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, what were we gonna talk about?
The next one. Let's on to the next one. What about credit score?
Okay. All right. So I've never really been on a blind date until now. 30. I thought,
It was before your birthday, wasn't it?
Maybe.
I think so. Anyway, still roughly 30. Right? Because it was before.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was before.
Yeah.
Right before my 30th. So first blind date ever. It was set up by a coworker, and I had my doubts. I just wanted to give it a shot. Like they say that most of the people now our age are meeting. The ones that are getting married met their partner through friends of friends, not through social media.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not through work, but through friends of friends and things like that. So I was like, sure, why not? So we ended up meeting downtown. He brought his guy friend, who was also on a blind date with a girl who brought her friend.
Like, there's your sign, though, dude. Like, if she shows up to a blind date with a friend, like, I don't think that's gonna work.
It made it weird. There was 5 wheels going on, and who's the odd man out when nobody knows each other? The two girls knew each other.
Yeah, that would be you.
I knew that. Isn't it fun talking to me? So special.
We should have you intro all the time. It's been great for me.
Oh, it was so weird. So it already started off on weird dynamics. Me not knowing any of them. And then this guy just kept telling me really inappropriate things, like how much he was in debt for with student loans. And he just barely got his... I mean, it's not barely. I mean, he did succeed in getting a bachelor's in...
But it's like a
business management.
Backhanded, like, compliment to himself. Where he's like, I did just get my bachelor's, however, I'm like thousands of dollars in debt. $40,000 in debt. So if you get with me, here's my baggage all on the first blind date. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, he told it all. He's like, I have a management position, which is part-time at a home goods store.
I like the way that you say it because it's like he had a job. I mean, that's good. He had a job.
He has a job, but he has to be careful how much money he makes, because right now he doesn't make enough money for this student loan to come ask him for the money back. If he makes any more money,
Wow.
they will start asking for that money back. So
I didn't know student loans work that way. Maybe I should get one.
Well, that's what he told me. Who knows?
Who knows? These guys, who knows? Who knows anymore, Kennedy Fox?
Exactly. This guy is Kennedy Fox. Different one.
Different one.
Same thing. But he wasn't even picking up on body language. He was trying to lean in closer to like talk to me, and I had my purse on the left, and he's trying to lean into my ear on the right, and he's like trying to like lip my ear as he's talking, and I'm just like, no.
Sensual breathing.
I'm starting to bend sideways in the middle and making this weird 90-degree angle with my hips, trying to get away, and he's still not getting it. He's just coming a little closer and closer, and I'm just like,
She must not hear me.
she's not getting it.
I have to get closer now.
I finally had to take my purse and put it on the other shoulder and keep it between us like a guard, because he just wasn't giving me my space. So I thought he'd pick up on the physical cues. No. I thought he'd pick up on the fact that I had stopped listening to him and staring at some really old movie with like Meryl Streep and Christopher Walken. I don't even know what it was, but it looked really good. I was really into it, and he kept interrupting me.
Where were you at watching the movie?
We were down at PhD.
And they had a movie on?
Yeah.
Oh, they have screens there, huh? Yeah.
Just one little one in the
Just
corner.
one, yeah.
I was really into it. He kept interrupting me, and he didn't pick up on that either. And when they were like,
Did you
"Yeah."
give him this look where you're just like, it's very interesting, and just turn your head back around?
Yes. All the while he's telling me about his debt, his social, like, I forgot who he's living with, but I don't think he's living alone. It was just really, you're not helping yourself, man. I felt really bad
Like
for him.
I appreciate his honesty.
Sure.
I mean, clearly not good history with people being honest with you, but little by little, man, you know, like
Well,
at least
here's the thing. On a first date, it is a given that everybody's going to boost themselves up.
right.
You are presenting your best face on a
Right.
first date. And that's what you come at me with? That's your best face?
That you have $40,000 in debt, that you're trying to make less money than you could be.
Then you should be.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he asked me to go somewhere else afterwards. So all these people were going to go to the next bar downtown. I was like, I'm really tired. It's like 10 o'clock.
It's so late. I gotta go.
So late. So will you walk me to my car? So he walks me to my car. We have this awkward like hug situation go on, and then
Did you pat him on the back?
Yeah, and he got to the awkward pat, and then
But that's like a sign right there. Like if you pat somebody on the back when you hug them, that means that you don't have any sexual tension, I think.
I was trying to give him a lot of cues
Yeah.
this whole way.
Clearly
'cause I
didn't
didn't
work.
want to like lead him on. He hits me with this as we're saying goodbye. So what's your credit score? What? My what? Really? Of all the things.
Of all the things.
You just tell me you're so much in debt, now you want to know my credit score?
Yeah, so
Or
that
what?
way if
So
you guys
am I
get
my
together and get
cosigner?
married. Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Is this girl good enough to co-sign all this shit for me? Because I'm so much in debt and I don't make enough money because then they're going to come after me for that debt. So, yeah, that
No.
makes a lot of sense.
It's terrible. He's so transparent.
But again, his honesty was great.
So I went and told the mutual friend who set up the date. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I went and told her what happened, and I was like, just a few points. Nice guy, but tell him not to do these things on the next one.
Tell him these were the flags.
These are the flags. These are the do nots. I'm sure he'll do great on the next date, but it's not going to be with me. So it's terrible. And his response, I guess, to her was, well, I thought we were talking about everything. It seemed to be going really well.
Yeah, she said that he said they were having a casual, like you guys were just having casual conversations about everything, and it led. But I was like, okay, even if that were the case, why in the motherfuck would you be like, hey, have a good night? By the way, what's your credit score? Fuck you. What do you mean, what's my credit score? I don't know how I would react to that if somebody asked me. Well, I mean, if you ask me, that's different. But like on a date, I don't know how would you see that right there? I don't know what I would say.
There's always different ways to approach a subject. Maybe if we come at it really differently and been super suave, probably could have got away with it. Just all depends on the approach. I know that my boyfriend and I have discussed financials, and we've only been dating a very short time.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem awkward at all. It came about.
Well, I
in a
mean, once you
very-
become like boyfriend, girlfriend, you share things that are a little bit more personal.
a little bit.
Yeah. So so there you go, guys. Don't ask stuff
not
like
on the
that.
First date. Not on a blind date.
Not even not on a blind date, not on a first date, not even on the second or third one. Like you gotta wait till you really earn her trust to ask her about her credit score.
Honesty goes a long way. Put your best face forward on the first date, gentlemen. You know? You gotta ease them into it. Nobody's perfect. Just ease them in. Don't scare them away.
I just like picturing you like leaning away from him and him getting closer to you, just like breathing
like
in your
this.
ear.
Like this. Every time. I mean, it's dumb. So
That's really funny.
that was probably the most awkward date I've had, maybe. I would think.
Maybe.
There was one other one when I drove
Nah.
to. Actually, I think the very first date I had after I broke up with my ex was not. Well, obviously, I didn't have a date with the catfish guy, but I had matched with somebody on Tinder. Is it Tinder?
Yeah. Left, right, swipes,
Yeah.
swipes. Yeah.
So I had been in Santa Cruz one weekend. My sister got married up there, and we were like, I think we were just on a family trip at this point, and I matched with this guy, and he's like, well, why don't you come back up here? And he's actually from San Jose, and we'll hang out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I went up there, had a date, went to dinner. There's literally nothing to do in Santa Cruz after 9. There's
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, and I was surprised. I've never been there.
so boring. Like, we walked up and down what's like Main Street, and it was so boring. It was the most awkward date to drive 3 hours for.
I imagine.
And then I'm not the kind of girl to get fresh on the first date, so I literally knew I was driving up there 3 hours to not do anything. And so I don't even think I kissed him goodnight when he dropped me off.
I totally thought you were gonna say you guys boned just so you could have a good time.
Oh my God.
That's where I really thought this was going, and I was all, damn,
No.
okay.
No, it's really disappointing, I'm sure, for him, because
Probably. He probably thought for sure, like, oh, she's driving all this way to get some dick.
no, I drove up there to experience the beach and the boardwalk. Like, get a fat corn dog. Like, I was in a time in my life where I I just needed to get out of here.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh,
That'll be fun.
yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't worth it. But experiences, though, these are all life experiences. I've learned a little bit of something from every one of these. Okay, here's another interesting one. This is how you know you live in a small town. I started hanging out at a new bar, and I'm pretty sure I've told you about it, guys. Barmageddon, and I've been hanging out. I know the owners and like the bartenders. I've gotten to know more of the bartenders too, and I'll go there and hang out, and I can always like meet people. Everybody's really chill. We can play pool or air hockey or beer pong or just classic board games. So it's really easy to strike up a conversation with people. Well, I was in there with a friend, and this really handsome guy, I seem to have caught his eye. He's just kind of giving me that vibe where he's really interested in talking to me. He's smiling really big whenever I come around. And I thought, wow, this is a really good sign, you know? He's really cute. And he seems really polite. And we have some common interests. So I left that night, didn't get his number or anything. Well, he asked some mutual friends if he could get my number. And so my friend asked me, hey, is that okay? Can I give out your number? And I was like, sure, yeah, give my number up. So he gets my number, hits me up, asks me to come hang out again in the bar. Sure, that sounds fun. So I get all gussied up after work, and I meet him down there. And when I walk in, he's talking to another girl. And I was like, no big deal, right? It's a small, like, I just didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
But I knew the girl from like the bar scenes and stuff. So I said hi to her, and I said hi to him, and she was so excited to see me. And I was like, great, let's chill. And I was like, hey, you want to go play some pool? Asking him, and she comes along too. And I was like, okay, this is cool. We're all just gonna hang out then, you know.
Played pool with like 3 people? Though?
Yeah. Well, she wasn't playing.
Oh, okay.
So she was just sitting there. And I thought, well, she knows him and she wants to hang out with me because we haven't seen each other in a while. This is cool. Whatever, you know.
This sounds like it's really leading to a great
not
place.
thinking much of it. So while he's up there playing pool, I just kind of I wanted to see, what does she know about him, So I was like, yeah, well, I just met him, on Saturday, and he asked me to come hang out, and you know him, have you known him long? And she's like, oh, yeah. I don't know what we are right now, but we've been like a thing for like 8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
Almost a decade.
Yeah.
But I don't know what we are right now.
I don't know what we are right now. And I was like, oh, okay.
So
we're
like, you're the asshole in this situation. Like, well, I mean, he is. Realistically, he is. But in that two-person conversation you were having, you were the fucking asshole.
I felt like an asshole because this asshole invited me down here, and it was a trap.
This Kennedy fuck.
It was a fucking trap.
Like, do you think he did it on purpose? Like, knowing she was there, and then he was gonna invite you, so that way he looked like he was so wanted in front of her?
I have no idea what the fuck he was thinking, because
I feel like that might be a
that is
motive.
literally not what happened. But none of that happened. So, this girl, like I said, I kind of know her, and her timeline didn't make sense to me because I know the guy that she lived with for like a year or more, just 2 or 3 years ago.
But she did say, like, the past 8 years they've been...
And off and on.
Yeah, so, I mean, they were off for quite some time then.
So, keep that guy in mind. The guy that she used to live with.
Oh, yeah,
He's going to
okay.
come back into this story later
Oh.
on.
Oh.
Okay. So, she left that night. She ended up leaving me and him there to play pool. And him and I ended up staying there at the bar with our friends until like 3 or 4 in the morning, just playing pool and after hours and stuff. And
Because the bars close at 2 here.
yeah, the bar's closed.
Not
too.
like there's a lot of people listening to this out of state, but just to let you guys know.
And so things are going good with me and him, it seems like. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to be like, I think I did ask him, what's going on with you and her? And he didn't really have anything to say. And I was like, well, I'm not going to let this go until I get a real answer, which ended up happening a few days later. He invited me out again on a Saturday this time. And I was like, sure.
Sorry,
so
that
I
was
meet
really
him
gross.
down there. And I'm keeping my distance, keeping it friendly. We're just playing pool. And while we're playing pool, I actually get hit on by another guy. Really good looking tall guy. He's like, hey, how are you? We talked for a few minutes. And I was
Right.
like, well, this is weird. I'm kind of like playing pool with this other person. So thanks and bye. Well, that guy, the random guy that I met for a couple minutes,
Tall, cute guy.
the tall, cute guy hits me
Okay.
up on Facebook. And he's like, hey,
Wait, have I met the tall, cute guy?
no.
Okay, sorry.
And he says, hey, I really like talking to you. Do you want to grab a drink? We can go to Barmageddon and grab a drink. I said, sure. Sounds good. Because I, at this point, had asked the first guy, hey, are you with her or not? Like, I need to know she's a friend.
Right.
And he's like, yes. And I just walked away. I was pissed. He had led me on for an entire week.
Didn't you leave?
I left. I didn't even say goodbye. I think I left my credit card at the bar. I turned around and I left at that moment because I was pissed because I felt like for an entire week this guy had led me on.
Right.
He
That's
saw
what I'm saying.
me out.
I think that he was using you to make her see that you are wanted by, like, or he was wanted by others.
Douchebag.
Yeah, so I think that's the game he was playing.
Douchebag.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, that probably did happen.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy who found me on Facebook got my number. I go, what happened? Okay, this is what happened. So that next week, I go to Barmageddon and I'm there before he is. That girl is there. So I sit down next to her so I'm not waiting alone. And I was like, hey, how's it going? I'm keeping it cool with her. And she's like, oh, I'm just hanging out, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, well, I'm meeting someone here, someone new. I'm really excited, kind of nervous. And she's like, oh, who? And I tell her, and she's like, oh. And I'm like, oh, what? Do you know him? And she's like, well, yeah, I mean, we're kind of like a thing.
Like, this bitch just keeps popping up.
And I was
Fucking
like,
all these dudes.
I was like, oh, well, is there anybody in here you haven't had a thing with? Because I'd really like to know which ones those are.
Can we go put some stickers on the ones that are available that have not touched you in some kind of way?
I shouldn't have said that. Like, we are friends, and her and I are cool now, but I was kind of, like, perturbed. that she would say that.
Well, I mean, that's like the second time in like a 2-week span, right?
In the same week.
In the
This
same
is
week, the 1 week.
Actually, I think all of this happened in a week's time.
I think you're right.
So I have my date with the dude. And at the end, he kind of explains how he knows her. He's like, yeah, we were kind of talking for a little bit. And we kind of hooked up. But when I asked to be more exclusive, she wasn't really about it. And so we mutually walked away from it. So that's that. I was like, okay, great. Good to know. Good to know that it's not a thing now. Right now.
Right. Or you're not like in this weird, like, maybe we're a thing. Like, it's
Like
dead,
the other
right?
dude?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
first guy?
You gotta make sure making these clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometime between talking to the first guy and going on my date with the second guy, the guy that she used to live with, who I know through mutual friends and is a friend of mine, hits me up out of the blue and it's like, hey, I'm free this weekend. Do you want to come hang out? So
there's all three.
all three have approached me now in the same week. All of her exes.
Dude, that's weird.
Why?
Why?
What kind of... small community, sure, but I was like on her vibrations that week.
That's really fucking weird.
And
Like,
they all approached me, like, out of the blue.
do you guys look the same?
Yes.
Have I
Kind
met,
of,
Have I met her?
a little bit. I mean, we're both brunette.
Oh, then I don't think I met her.
You,
Wait,
You've met her.
I've met her? I don't. Then if I'm thinking of the right person, I don't think you guys look alike at all.
Oh, okay.
You're a lot prettier than she is. So.
Stop it.
I'm just saying that's true.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop it.
She's
I
a
think
lot
she's-
older than you, isn't she?
She's older, yeah.
Yeah.
She has kids that are my age, I think.
That sounds really old. She's not that old. Not her. Not you being old. Her sound. Like you made it sound like she was really old.
She's young at heart, my bohemian hippie friend.
Yeah.
And I think she's beautiful. I love her eyes.
She's very nice.
And she is very nice. And I don't know that she knows all the details of everything that's conspired that week. But
You haven't told her?
no.
I feel like I would be like, okay, so this has happened. Like if that were like me and you, I think I would tell you, be like, okay, so this guy.
Well, no, I told her about the one that she's been off and on with.
Right.
I feel like I needed to come clean with her. I was like, nothing happened. I mean, we just hung out here a couple times.
Right.
And then I found out that, you guys you have this thing going on, and like that's totally off limits for me.
Does she have kids with him?
No.
No. Okay. Her kids are older. Okay.
Yeah. So she was okay with that, I think. She didn't ever really say.
Do you know if they're still together?
Yeah. Just a couple weeks ago, I saw them at the bar together.
Okay.
Together. So
good for them.
Back on, back off. I'm glad I didn't get involved in that.
Right.
Fucking bullshit.
You did a good decision steering clear of that. Poor that fucking guy though. I know that's the game he was playing.
Yeah.
It makes me mad.
And I got wrapped up in all of it.
You did. Got
See,
straight up reeled in.
These are the kind of pickers I have. I have that kind of picker. A terrible one. I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I should get counseling and therapy. Try to figure that shit out.
I really need therapy, I think. Maybe not for like that reason. I don't date. That sucks. I keep having to say this. It's like I don't date, but I don't need therapy for that reason. I need therapy for other reasons.
Yeah. Well, we have free therapy sessions through our job.
We do. We actually, it's pretty cool. We do have free therapy. I just don't take, like, I think I'm afraid of going to therapy because I'm going to realize how really fucked up I am. So it's going to, I think it'll like make me really depressed.
Before you get better.
But I'm really afraid of that worse, Like, I really don't want to, I don't want to face it. Like, I'm like that with certain things that I know that are going to make me, like, really upset or emotional in some kind of way. Like, I try and steer clear. Like, I'm an avoider. Like, if I know that's going to make me sad, I'm like, nope. And I, like,
I did
steer
too.
clear. Yeah.
I do too.
And then one day, I will have a complete breakdown about everything I've steered clear of in the last, like, couple of months. And then I'm good to go for another couple of months. It's a really unhealthy cycle, but it works for me.
Maybe that's actually just the normal human cycle.
That's probably true.
And
But I know some people who are really like in tune with their emotions and they're accepting of. Justin's pointing to himself. He does get pretty emotional.
That's Kurt.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. I feel like he's definitely the more emotional person in this relationship. Like, I definitely see that. Yeah, she's shaking, nodding her head with me. But he gets emotional even like in our friendship. I'll say something, and he has to fight. I think for everybody to be in his relationships with them.
What?
You have to. I don't know. Sorry, this turned into like bashing you.
2 days from now, I'm just gonna be like, well, why should you say that?
No, he does do that. He does do that. He's gonna bring it up to me. And I think you did that to me like the first year that we were actually like really good friends. And it was something that, it was literally like, he was like, so a month ago. And I was like, what the fuck? Or we were just like randomly talking. He was like, so remember when you said this like 2 weeks ago? Yeah, that really sucked. I'm just like, what? Like, yeah, so that's definitely him. But yeah, there's people who are really in tune with their emotions, and I'm just not one of them. I avoid all things, if necessary, that are going to make me really upset in a sad sense. Like if something that makes me mad, I guess I don't try and hide from it, because I mean, I guess I'm pretty good at dealing with being mad, but like being like really sad or like something that's gonna make me cry, I don't have a cute cry face, you know, so like I try and not cry as much as I can.
I actually don't make any face when I cry.
Really? The tears just like fall down?
Straight face.
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
I've never seen anybody like
If I feel like I'm gonna cry and my eyes start watering and I don't make some kind of face, my upper lip twitches and like my nose twitches. It's so uncomfortable because I don't want people to know that I'm trying not to cry, but I'm just over here having like this like spasm on my face. It's really hard. It's really shitty. I don't know how we got into that. I don't know how that happened. Therapist, yeah, therapy. Hey guys, I should go to therapy.
Well, I just think it was really cool that we can take 5 free sessions for any one issue.
Yeah, so it's like if I wanted to go in about my relationship, I get 5 free sessions, and
Why
then
did they offer you that?
Because I think we run the risk of literally going crazy in our jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You have to be mentally clear and
Yeah, that they want
be
to,
able
because
to deal with.
yeah, because again, it's a call center, so I mean, we deal with a lot of fucking assholes, and there's a lot of times where I want to cry at work, and it's just because I'm either really frustrated because they're being mean to me, or I'm really annoyed with the call. Like I don't think I've ever had anybody make me want to cry because they were being mean to me, like, and they were hurting my feelings. Like I don't give a fuck who you are.
You should just cry and make them feel horrible.
No, I think that would give them satisfaction. These people are fucking animals. I swear to God.
They're animals.
Don't you agree? There are definitely some people, if you started crying on the phone with them, they would love it. They would get off of that call and be so proud of themselves. And these are the people that talk to us on the phones. I'm like, if you were my child and I heard my child talking to somebody the way you're talking to me, I would beat the shit out of you.
I don't think you have enough faith in humanity.
Bro, work in a call center, you will lose so much faith in people. Like, I still really try and see the good in people. And you get those calls that sometimes where it's like, man, that person was so nice. What a nice person they are. I bet you their family's happy. And then you get the other guys where it's like, I would fucking hate to be your wife, daughter, neighbor, fucking postman.
Perfect example. The guy who called me on Christmas Eve. We're working Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah, we work Christmas Eve, yeah.
We work Christmas Eve, and he calls in, and he's asking about a claim. And he starts in like this. He's like, well, it's Christmas Eve. I was like, yes, sir. You know, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And he's like, well, what are you doing there? And I was like, well...
Looking at your claim, motherfucker.
Of course, I have these thoughts going through my head. But
Yeah.
I mean, I tell him, well, you know, sir, we are open 24/7, so we're here to service you and any of your customer service needs. And he's like, yeah, but, I mean, you're going to have to tell me. I need to know. What's your rank there? Like, what level
I don't think
are
I remember
you?
this conversation at all because I'm mad right now.
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah,
like,
I'm
what
mad.
level are you? And I was like, sir, I'm pretty sure that's irrelevant. I can assist you with whatever you need. And he's like, well, I know that in my job, we're open 24/7, and I just delegated to other people. I don't ever work
Wow.
Christmas Eve, Christmas, my birthday, my
Wow.
anniversary. And I was like,
Do you remember
wow.
what company it is? I mean, don't say it here, but do you remember what company it was for?
I do.
Okay, you'll have to tell me later because I'm fucking...
I
Fuck
do.
that guy.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's really good for you, sir. I bet your employees are really happy. really
Thrilled that you're their supervisor.
It's really awesome. I said something like that, and he's just like, yeah, I mean, I think that was the gist of it.
He was talking down to you for being there to help him.
Yeah.
That's pretty much our job.
Yeah.
Like, really, people call in for help, and then we try and help them, and they get mad, and then they take it out on us when...
I don't even think he was mad. He literally just called to harass me.
To just be like, you poor son of a bitch, you're working on Christmas Eve. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck you, guy.
And I wouldn't have to work if people like you
See,
didn't call in.
that's somebody that as soon as I got off the call, I would be
living.
thanking God that I wasn't in his fucking life. Like, personally. Like, that I didn't know him on some type of personal level, or had a friend that knew him, or... Because he sounds like a fucking prick.
Sounds really awful.
He sounds like he has to have the better car, the better phone, the better wife, the better kids. The one that probably trades in his wife every once in a while. You know? Like, he sounds like a royal fucking dick. Because it's like, what are you even calling then?
Yeah.
It's
I
Christmas
don't-
Eve and you have enough time to call your fucking insurance?
He was calling in. He did have like a wife and kids on the policy, and he was calling in on them. But I mean, like, where are they? Why aren't you with them on Christmas Eve right now?
Burn. Yeah. Fuck you.
Instead, you're calling me, talking to me for a good 15, 20 minutes. I put him on hold. After he made me mad, I was like, time out.
I need a break. Sometimes you have to do that. You have to like take a second, breathe it out.
I just couldn't believe.
The nerve.
Why are we even having this conversation? Like,
Yeah,
what
see?
is it to you?
Your faith in humanity is this bullshit. These are people we have to deal with.
If you cried, I think you would.
No. That guy would have been fucking, he would have got off the phone and been like, hey, Joe Schmo that I'm best friends with, can you believe this shit? Like, this bitch is, she's low enough on the totem pole to be working
He
on
doesn't
Christmas
have friends
Eve.
like that would take part in that. He
I
probably
bet you he
talked to
does.
himself.
No, I bet you he has a friend that he buys things for. He sounds like that guy that just like, oh, you want to go to dinner? I'm buying, and I'm going to buy you the biggest fucking steak and the most expensive wine, just so he has friends
His
to be
friend-
better than.
Yeah.
That's how he sounds like to me.
It was a pretty ridiculous.
Again,
call.
if you're calling a call center, be fucking nice. Unless we're mean to you first, which is, it doesn't happen.
Very often.
I don't think that I answer the phone and I'm instantly, I mean, I know I answer and I'm instantly annoyed or irritated, but I don't think I'm ever instantly like negative.
Can't be.
It's not.
It's our job to be
Yeah,
positive.
exactly.
We
It's
get paid to be positive.
yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I've definitely called places where people are. You could just tell that they just don't want to be there. They don't want to help me. I can tell.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
That's the end of the podcast. This is our series finale.
Damn it all.
Damn it all. I can tell you guys about my one bad date.
All right, let's hear it.
This was before me and my boyfriend started dating. He grabbed your drink really weirdly. It was like jazz hands to get the drink. Yeah, so my one bad date before boyfriend and I started dating. It was this guy I went to high school with, and we always kind of liked each other in high school. He was kind of cute. He always had like this serious girlfriend though. I think they started dating like sophomore year. But we always kind of, whatever. We always like were friends in high school. So after we graduate, we ran into each other at a party of some kind, and he was like, hey, let me get your number. And I said, sure, that's, whatever, let's talk. So we texted each other. Remember I told you I'm a big talker. Like I texted like a guy a lot before it turns into anything. So we texted for like a couple of weeks, and then he was like, hey, you should come over. And I'm like, okay, like, what do you want to do? And he's like, oh, let's just watch a couple movies. I have, oh, fuck, what was that movie with the ping pong and, is it Balls of Fury? Is that a movie?
Ping pong.
It's like the ping pong, Balls of Fury, right? Yeah, it's the guy, fuck, what's his name? He's a big guy with the big curly hair, and he's like trying to be a ping pong champion. You don't know?
No.
Okay, so you have to look it up because it's actually pretty funny. But yeah, so we're gonna watch this movie and then something else. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And I go over like in jeans and like just casual hanging out stuff, right? I mean, I try to look cute but casual because we were going to watch movies at his house. So what?
I just want to throw in, is this before or after Netflix and chill was a thing?
Well, way before. This was like after I graduated in 07, so this was probably like 08, 09.
Okay.
So yeah, it was really, I think like right after, because I was still going to COS and everything, so right after high school. And so I go over there, and not to mention his apartment is kind of hot, like, and I'm really regretting the jeans, because it's like they're kind of getting to that point where it's like these are a little bit too hot to be wearing right now. Like I really wish I wasn't wearing them. I wish I was wearing something thinner, or like maybe not in a hat, like a fucking hot ass apartment, or like why didn't this guy think about the fact that it's warm in here? Like is he not hot? Like, and so these things are going through my head where I'm like, how does he not realize that I'm like on the borderline of being sweaty? like you should know that you need a fan or something, right? So we're sitting in the living room, we put the movie on, and he has like a little like sofa, and then he has like one of those, it's not quite a love seat, but it's like a really big chair, so I'm sitting in the chair. He decides, he's like, can I sit next to you? Yeah, sure. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is going kind of well. We were talking for a little bit before, so it's not just like I just sat down and he sat next to me. So he's like, can I sit next to you? And I said, yeah, sure. So he sits next to me and he's like, you can, it's just so awkward, like all this stuff that happens. So he's like, you can put your legs on me if you want. I'm like, oh, I'm okay. And he's like, well, I figured you'd be more comfortable if you want to put your legs up on me. And I'm like, do you want me to put my legs on you? And he's like, well, I mean, it would just be more comfortable. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I would not want somebody's legs on me. That's not comfortable. So I know he's just trying to get me more relaxed. So I'm like, okay, guy, whatever. And then I'm really kind of regretting that too, because I'm like, now I'm even hotter. Now, not only is his body heat next to my body, but now my body is on top of him, which is like, it's hot. It's so warm. And then we're trying to watch the movie. And he keeps talking, which, I mean, I've seen the movie before, so it's not like I'm missing much. And he continues to tell me about his ex-girlfriend. This is the one that he was with forever. They were going to get married. They were going to have a baby, and something, like, I don't think she couldn't get pregnant or something tragic, right? So he's telling me this, and I'm like, oh, yeah, well, that's, I mean, really, that's really hard, you know, you made it through it, like, that's cool, whatever. And I actually knew this girl. I went to elementary school with her, and she was always kind of weird to me. Like, we weren't friends in high school, kind of thing. So then he continues to tell me about their relationship and how it didn't work, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, and in my head, I'm sitting there just thinking about how hot I am. And how I must not be so cute anymore because my face is probably getting red. I'm really white, so when I get hot, like, my cheeks get red. So, and then I'm trying to, like, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Like, where's the bathroom? And I go and I text my best friend Sam, and I'm like, oh God, this is going really weird. Like, I'm so fucking hot right now. I might give you the text to come get me. You know, like, I might. And she's like, okay, just let me know. And so I go back out there, and he had now switched into basketball shorts.
Oh, God.
So he had taken his jeans off. So this motherfucker was hot. Like, he knew it was hot. And he didn't change the temperature at all. And I'm like, oh, man. And he even mentioned, like, well, I have pajamas if you want to put some pajamas on. Like, what the, right? This is, like, the first time we've hung out. Like,
He had other things in mind.
right?
This is the...
He's trying to get me to take my clothes off.
Yes.
Because I'm hot.
This is where the...
He's offering me pajamas, and I'm wondering, like, what kind of pajamas is he going to give me? So I say no to the pajamas, and I say, oh, no, it's not that bad. I'm fine. I wanted to be like, yeah, motherfucker, it's hot in here. Like, you obviously are hot. You just put your basketball shorts on.
Yeah.
So we continue to watch the movie. He continues to say this stuff about his ex, and then he's like, but you know, the one thing that we really had going for us was our sex life. And I'm like, oh, that's good for you. I mean, sex is an important part of a relationship.
Yeah.
And then he continues to tell me that he would make her orgasm every time he would finger her, every time he would fuck her. He wouldn't stop until he gave her a great orgasm multiple times a night. And keep in mind, we're sitting next to each other, like very close to each other. And I'm just like, oh, that's good. You know, like, how do you respond well about this? And
I tell him to shut the fuck up. I don't need to know.
I was so young, though. I think now I'd probably be like, wow, like, that's really fucking dumb. I don't need to know this. Like, and then...
I know you have experience. I don't need to know why or where.
Right. Yeah, like, I'm not going to tell you how much I fucked this guy, or, you know what I mean? Like, that's so weird. And so I tried to get back to the movie, you know, like... Okay, so we finally got back to talking about the movie, and we were talking about another movie. And then he's like... Can I kiss you? Out of nowhere. And so I'm like, okay, like, it's okay. And so we kissed, and then he started immediately hands on.
Oh, yeah.
Hands on.
That's what the whole night was about.
It was. It clearly was. And he tried to like touch on my legs and stuff, and I'm like, I'm fucking sweaty. Like, no. And so I said, I kind of stopped him, and I was like, oh, hey, you know, this is moving kind of fast for me. Like, I really want to get to know you more and this and that. And he's like, oh, yeah, for sure. And then he walks.
Like, let me get to know you with my dick in your mouth.
No, he stands up. He has a huge boner. Not huge because it wasn't big, but it was
A raging boner?
It was just a very, like, hard boner. And he stands in front of me just, like sideways in front of me. I think so. I could see it.
He's showing off?
Yeah, but he had his hands like this on his hips. Like
Peter Pan.
Peter fucking Pan. Yeah.
Peter Pan.
And so then he's like, oh, you want some water? And I'm like, yes, please. And while he's getting water, I texted Sam and I was all, go now. Now it's time to go. And so she had my car. So she dropped me off and had my car. And so she came and got me. And I was like, turned on the fucking air conditioning in the car, like took my shirt off, and I was like, oh my God. So that's my one bad date. Guys, don't talk to me about how much you fucked your ex-girlfriend and made her orgasm all over the place.
That is awful.
It's really weird. It's like, so do you think that makes me want for you to make me orgasm? Like, that must have been his game plan. And then to stand in front of me, fucking Peter Panning with his boner. And it's like, it's not even that impressive, you know? Like, I think that's another reason why he put basketball shorts on, is so that way it can be a little bit more free, you know? Yeah. So that's my only bad date, you know?
Well, just in case you wanted to touch it,
It
was
was-
easily accessible
Yeah,
for you.
I would have to fight denim. And it was hot as fuck. Like, you know he was hot in there.
I
Ugh.
like being hot.
I do too.
I told my poor boyfriend, I was like, shit's not going down in the summer. I'm sorry.
I don't like to be sweaty.
I don't like to be sweaty at all.
Unless you crank that AC. Things aren't going to
I've been
happen.
trying to warn him, ease him into it. Be like, things are gonna change in summer. I don't want to be sweaty gross.
Things are going to be real different around here. Enjoy it while you can, pal. Oh, God.
Yep.
So, yep, I think we're going to call it. You feel good?
Yeah, we're call it a night.
Call it a night. Thanks
some
for
things
listening. You know, soundcloud.com/everythingaboutnothingpod, facebook.com/everythingaboutonothingpod, and YouTube. I don't know how to get my channel name or anything like on the URL, you know, like, so you can't do like YouTube/something. That's not a real thing, is it? Yeah, it is. I just don't know how to do it. Okay.
Oh my god.
I tried. I'm not good at this stuff. Like, I can't figure out half of SoundCloud. I don't understand it. So anyways, we're not talking about that. So I'll try and make that easier for you guys, and I'll, you know, try and get the YouTube videos up more, because I know a lot of people have said that they like the YouTube videos, so don't look at me like that. Yeah, so like, share, comment,
Listen to us in your car.
listen to us in your
A
car.
lot of people are doing that on
Yeah.
their rides to places. Listen to us in your car. You don't need that fucking goddamn music blaring at you all the time.
You don't need to hear that third song in the past hour on the radio when you can hear us laughing loudly in your ear.
We do laugh a lot, but it's contagious.
Yeah.
If you want to feel good,
Yeah.
laugh with us.
Yeah. Do we have anything else we want to like mention? Oh, if you can follow us on Snapchat. I think we did that last time.
Did we? Shit.
I think we did. I think my username on there is Darling Sydney XO.
Oh, that's right. And I said I didn't want to participate.
And I said you didn't have to. You know, you didn't have to. But yeah, I think that's a good way for people to get to know me and the dumb shit I post on there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like us on Facebook, share, comment, like, share, tell your friends.
Did I release my
You did.
Snapchat last time?
Yeah.
Because you know what? I got a random person who added me.
Oh, I wonder if I know them.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I already asked you. You said no.
Oh, really? That was from the podcast?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay. But you said by phone number.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I was
minute.
trying to put some pieces together. They're still not fitting. Still not fitting.
Disregard that. Throw it in the trash. Yeah, so like, share, comment, tell your friends.
Yes. Until next week.
Until next week. Hey, we're trying to try and get a guest on next week. I think I actually have somebody lined up.
Sweet.
Yep. So say bye, Justin.
See ya.
See ya. Katie?
Bye.
She waved.